Standing room only tonight at the Bicycle Club Casino in Bell Gardens, California, as we get set for round 4. Unofficially, Blinky, I've got the Mongoose up 2 rounds to none with 1 even. And he is beginning round 4 very, very quickly.
Ricky's got quite an experienced corner there, Phil, with Peter Sugarfoot Cunningham, the world champion at 140 pounds, was undefeated in his career, along with Hector the Torero Lopez, who was a silver medalist in the '84 Olympics, as you hear him urge him on to let his hands fly. Here Cunningham yelling, right back to the body, right back to the body.
You know, Blinky, I can't help but notice, but O'Kane seems just a slight bit sluggish, just a tad off tonight.
Well, you know, he's obviously started a little slow tonight. And, you know, in the past we've seen him where he becomes a little methodical sometimes, but here he's beginning to find his range, find his distance as he pushes off to get a little more explosion on the punch.
Yeah, I think he heard what I said here at ringside.
Just might have. I heard he had supersonic hearing, Phil. Although I'll tell you, Russell Franklin, you know, he's a tough kid. He's taking some nice, sharp shots. And if you look at his legs, Phil, he's got some tremendous bruises on him already.
O'Kane fights out, delivers the uppercut, and that backs Franklin up. O'Kane unable to get the distance he wants, and that's the end of round 4.
And there's that inside fight, a game of Ricky the Monk. Nice right uppercut that really lands solidly. Comes right back with another one. Franklin coming back with a right uppercut of his own, Phil. And as he's on the inside, you see that O'Kane is really getting the best of that inside fight plan.
There is Hector Lopez as we get set for round 5. You know, you were talking about the other man right there leaning in. That's Peter Sugarfoot Cunningham, undefeated. But Blinky, he's just pretty much called it quits, never officially retired.
Well, I'll tell you, he's made a little mark for himself in the film industry. Good-looking young man, with very articulate, and I hope the best for him. I would love to see him one more time in the ring, though, Phil.
Oh, absolutely. O'Kane and Russell Franklin as they come out for round 5, and O'Kane's going right to work.
Ooh, nice right leg to the head of Franklin, Phil. And if I'm not mistaken, I see a cut over the eye of Franklin, or up on his forehead, Phil. But there is blood. Yes, there it is on the forehead of Russell Franklin. As Dr. Carnes looks at it, talking over to the corner.
And apparently the physician says it doesn't look too severe. You can continue to go. But where that cut is, right between the eyes and just above them, that's going to trickle down into the eyes of Franklin. And you get the feeling that this young man from Albuquerque is going to want to try and end it himself here in round 5.
You better believe it. He's coming out like the raging bull here. He just came flying at Ricky O'Kane, and he's letting everything go. Obviously, he's figuring he better give it all he's got, Phil.
Now you'll see the referee kind of looking into the eyes of Franklin, checking on that cut. It is an ugly gash.
And right before that, Phil, Ricky O'Kane faked the front ball kick with the back leg and came over the top with a right hand, right on the cut of the forehead of Russell Franklin.
Oh, my. It is not a pretty sight here at ringside. O'Kane trying to wail away to end this fight here in round 5. Oh, a heck of an uppercut.
Chopping right hand over the top now. Everything landing, Phil. Everything landing. I'll tell you what, Russell Franklin is a tough kid. He's taken every shot that the Mongoose has landed on his chin, and not gone down. We heard about his chin before he got here, and in fact, it was true.
Franklin still trying to fight back valiantly as O'Kane forces the action into the corner. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. And it appears as if Franklin is going to weather this storm in round 5.
Coming back to his corner, a little worse for wear, as Bill Packard comes and taking a better look at that cut, as referee also Chris Adrian steps up.
And we'll see if we can find out when that cut came. I think it was right there when he cut the shin bone right in the forehead, and that's exactly what opened the cut above the eyes of Russell Franklin.
Franklin coming back with a left leg to the body of O'Kane. Here's where he came right back after the doctor said, go ahead. He said, man, let me go for Brooks, as he just came raging in.
We'll be back with round 6 in a moment. We're ready for round 6 as the blood is already beginning to trickle from above the eyes of Russell Franklin. And if Franklin can't win this fight in a hurry, you get the feeling that this one's going to be stopped, Blinky. It is just beginning to flow.
You notice O'Kane really starting to come down to the legs of Russell now, after just going strictly to the head most of the night. Landed, opened up with a couple of nice leg kicks.
Neither fighter has been down through 5+ rounds. O'Kane on the left. He is comfortably in front. And again, a good right-left combination, and tries the uppercut that misses. And, the face of Russell Franklin, it's, how long will they let it go?
Ow. I'll tell you, that left leg of Russell Franklin is starting to get pretty bruised up also. The shots that O'Kane's landed, they've been thudding right above us, Phil. Ow, there's another one, Phil, right to the body of Russell Franklin.
Good, solid double up with the left hand by O'Kane. And now the referee wants to stop it and take a look. Has he stopped this fight? I believe he stopped the fight. This one's over, and for good reason. A double left hand by O'Kane here in round 6. And the referee said, Russell Franklin, your night is through. Let's go to the center of the ring now and find when the end officially came.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the doctor's advice, the fight was stopped 1 minute 26 seconds into the 6th round due to a cut over the right eye. We have a TKO. The winner, Ricky the Mongoose O'Kane.
Well, it took O'Kane about 3.5 rounds to get Franklin dialed in, but when he got him there, he put him away. And Blinky has got O'Kane. Blinky?
How'd you feel going in this fight? I know you haven't fought in some time.
Well, I was just coming off a cold, and I was a little weak. I haven't fought in a long time, and I'm getting up there in the years. But I got to hand it to the guy. He was real tough. It surprised me with his leg kicks and his tenacity. I give him a lot of credit. He's got a good future. He sticks with it. I think this was a good example of you need to stay active.